Oh, girl, she cute. She cute. Let me lower this down a little bit. So you guys, I wanted to do a morning tea. You can see all of my business. So this is like raw. The only thing I did was actually did my makeup this time. And I'm fully awake, you guys. Fully awake. So for those of you guys who watched my Americans Try British Snacks video, I was very, very sleepy. I won't be able to talk to you guys for the beginning of this because I want to jump right into this. I will be doing laundry, which is what I do sometimes with morning tea. So Chris Fair gave me the idea to do my morning teas live because it makes it easier for me to get this information out to you guys. So I decided to do that since there's juicy things happening on the horizon. This is all of my clothes that I need to fold, and those are some snacks. My water is over there, and at some point I'm going to jump up and get it. Okay, so let's jump right into this. First, I want to talk about Jussie Smollett. I haven't spoken about him, and I did not plan on speaking about him, mainly because what happened to him, while it being terrible and egregious, and it made me very angry, I thought, okay, this happened to him, but his face wasn't bashed in. He had a very small is the wrong word. This is why I hate going live. There was very little physical damage that was done to him. And he's a person of stature. He's a person who has money. So he can fight this case. He'll be able to they will take him seriously. You know, it's not like he's just like some whatever dude nobody who this happened to. And this was a high profile case. So I figured Jussie would be okay. You know, and he didn't need me and my 2 cents because, I mean, obviously this situation is terrible, right? But then the plot thickened. Girl, it got thick, okay? And now we're at the place where they found the guys. The guys are now saying that he paid them to do it. And it feels like he made a false report. My first inclination is not to believe Chicago PD, because obviously there's been a lot of heat on Chicago PD for the last couple of years, you know. And so to me, it would seem like they wouldn't want something like this to happen in their city. But it seemed like Chicago PD was like ready and willing to go after these people and to handle these crimes. And so it just felt, oh, Chris is here. Hi, everyone. So thanks, Chris. Thanks for coming in. So it just felt like, okay, can I trust the police? I don't know, but the police is looking into it. This is a high-profile case. This is an actor. This is a hate crime, a double hate crime for him being Black and him being gay. So let me go back. For those of you guys who don't know who Jussie Smollett is an actor. He is in the show Empire. He's been in that show for, I think, about 5 seasons. He plays an out gay character, and in real life, he is out and he is gay. So he was going to Subway about 2 a.m. in the morning. In Chicago. I think he had just landed after flying in from somewhere, and he was hungry, so he went to get food. And on his way to get food, or either on his way or the way back, I believe it was on his way, he was attacked by 2 men, and they yelled obscenities at him. They called him the N-word, and they called him something referring to his sexuality. And they also said something to the effect of, "This is MAGA country," and there was a noose put around his neck. So the reports I heard was that he then, after the fight, he shook it off. He fought them. He got away. He went to the hospital on his own. He walked into the hospital with a noose around his neck and bruises and whatnot. So that is what I heard. And then from there, I just kind of let, the police do their job and didn't really give my 2 cents. Again, the reason why is because he's a celebrity. It was going to get attention. They were going to really try to find out who did this. And I didn't feel like it required my 2 cents because it felt very like cut and dry. This is something that happened to someone in the community. And Instagram, his supporters went crazy. Celebrity supporters, all kinds of people were just like, justice for Jussie, and this is a terrible hate crime. And there was all these people on Twitter saying that, Black men weren't in support of Jussie because they weren't out there in droves talking about how horrible this crime was and whatnot. And so it just felt like it was being handled. And all of a sudden the plot has, as Clint would say, motherfucking thickened. Okay. So yeah. I don't even know what to think. Because I still am not going to say, oh, he's a liar. Now, I know all the evidence points towards him being a liar, but here's the truth. The police could have been involved with getting those two guys to say that Jussie lied. That is the truth, right? They could have said, oh, he set us up. He's the one who told us to do it. There is a he said, she said, or he said with that situation. Jussie would need to prove, unfortunately, as him being the victim, that the people who are saying that he paid them to attack him, that didn't happen. So now the burden of proof is on him to prove that, because they're saying, yeah, we did attack him, but he paid us to. Which is like, if they are lying from their perspective, kind of brilliant. Also, they're animals if they're lying, right? They're awful human beings if they're lying. But that could be what's going on. My first inclination is to believe them, especially because the amount that they say he paid, $3,500. Why $3,500? If I was going to put myself in a compromising situation like that, why $3,500? What was the calculation? I don't know. That sounds like a job that is worth $5,000, so that I could get 2,500. So I can get 2,500, and my brother could get 2,500. So, I mean, I just don't know. Like, I just don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to believe. There are 107 people in this room right now. If I could get some likes, because I've got 19 likes, let's get this up on the, board so people can come in and check it out if they want to. So, like, there's just a lot of different things that are coming up. And I know Chicago PD is pissed. At this point, they feel like they have wasted time and resources on Jussie's statement. So at this point, I honestly feel that they are no longer on his side. And that's why I believe it is now his burden of proof to prove that he's not lying. He recently, he turned himself in on Thursday to Cook County. And he just got out from, I don't know if it's an arraignment. I don't know what technically it's called. But how does this pants have a rip in it? And I just purchased it. This is crazy. Okay, Target, I see you. So like how the police is no longer on his side at this point. And I think the public is no longer on his side at this point. And this man will never work again unless he can prove without a shadow of a doubt that he didn't lie about this. He has ruined his entire career. And people are saying that the reason why he did it in the first place was because they were going to write him out of the show Empire. And so he needed to pull some stunt to make his character worth, or his clout there. People are saying a lot of different things. And in fact, even the rumors around the case, when it first came out, there was a lot of rumors. He said, I heard that the guys were wearing MAGA hats. He says that they were never wearing MAGA hats. When I saw his interview with Robin 2 weeks ago or last week, when he was still, people were still believing him, he says that he never said that they were wearing MAGA hats. The only thing they said to him was that this was MAGA country. He doesn't know who they were, what race they were, nothing. But we all assumed they were white. And the people who they found, and the people who are in the video that Jussie said that he's almost positive those are, even though you couldn't identify the people that are in the video, Jussie said that when he was shown the still of the people it must have been, he was like, yeah, those guys. I'm like, how could you say, yeah, those guys, when you don't even know who did it or anything? And now we're finding out that it's two Nigerian brothers who were extras on Empire, and who have worked out with Jussie several times. Like, they've worked out with him. So like they trained him. So they're people he knew. So did they disguise their voice and say it in a weird way? I don't understand. Like, I just assumed that they were two like white guys that would put a noose around someone's neck. So now it's like, if they're admitting to all this, it's like, it's just so fishy. They're admitting that they did all this stuff, but that he paid them to do it. Worked out. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the comments now. And his drug dealer. The police say he was on the phone with the brothers before and after the attack, and even during their trip to Nigeria. Now, see, I don't know that until the police come out and say that in a statement, which I haven't seen yet, then I don't know that. Because I just want to go with based on the facts. Because right now there's just so many things that are not factual in this case. There are so many issues and so many like little tidbits, like the bleach. You know, he says that they threw bleach on him. And allegedly there was an account by the two guys that he at first told them to pour gasoline on him instead of bleach. Also, him choosing to walk into or go to the hospital with the noose around his neck or see the police with the noose around his neck. Like, he says that the reason why he chose to do that is because he didn't want to tamper with evidence, so to speak, or he wanted them to see what they had done to him. And he's apologized to his fellow castmates and said that he's sorry, but that he's innocent and that, you know, he had no idea this was, I'm just like, if this man set this up, he has got mental problems. He's got whole ass mental problems. Like, it's insane. It is insane. And I want to believe him because I don't want to believe that anybody would do that. I don't want to believe that anybody with that much power and influence would cry wolf. And not only cry wolf, make the whole thing up, like orchestrate it, and really just put a bad light on victims coming forward and talking about assault. He's worse than all of the, this is why victims don't come forward, because there are people like Jussie who have put, or allegedly, if Jussie is lying. There are people like that who have put doubt in the minds of people and such, that victims don't want to come forward and say when things happen to them because they fear they won't be believed because of situations like this. This is why people come to the police, and the police have to be not mean, but not as accommodating or understanding, because they know that people will sometimes not be truthful about it. And I can't believe that somebody with so much influence and so much power and whatnot would do something like this. I just don't want to believe it. And that's the main thing. And honestly, until he comes forward and says that he did it, or until there is evidence proving that he did it, then to me, it's just he said, and I would need some sort of proof, because I don't want to be on the record, you know, ooh, this looks so much better. I don't want to be on the record as being somebody who was like, he lied to me, because honestly, like I was telling you before, I didn't even pay attention to this to begin with, because his bruises and his physical attack, like, physicalness. What am I even saying? Hello. They weren't bad. You know, he didn't leave with like broken ribs or a broken foot. Like, they didn't beat the S out of him. And he's saying that they didn't do that because he fought back. And initially he said that it was one person who came up to him and punched him, and he punched that guy back, you know? And it's like he wanted to prove that like gay men weren't soft and gay men could fight and gay men should fight, and that they're not, you know. It was just, I mean, I watched his interview with Robin, and I was just like, thank you for being strong, and thank you for showing that just because you're gay, you don't have to be seemingly soft or something. But I mean, I honestly watched it after there had been rumors. I watched it today, right? So after it came out that he may have been lying and that the Nigerian brothers came forward. So I watched it with a biased eye. I don't know what I would have felt had I watched it before, but it does seem like a little extra. Hi, Doris. Hi, everybody that's in the room right now. Thank you guys so much for being here right now. Someone just said some Black queers. Hate crimes against Blacks and queers has always not been taken seriously. Right. And I do think that if he's not telling the truth, then that's like, he's adding to that. He's adding to the doubt. And that's what's so unfortunate, because everyone came to his defense right away. Like Lena Wraith, Taraji P, like all these people, Justice for Jussie on Instagram. I mean, it filled up my timeline. And I was just like, well, he'll be all right. Like, you know, the psychological damage, yes, that, you know, is terrible. But the physical damage, they didn't mess his face up. You know, he just had some scratches and whatnot. But to find out that, those guys are cut on camera, the brothers, purchasing the thing. And when you see the brothers, you're like, yo, if they wanted to beat him up, if it really was real, if they wanted to beat him up, they low-key could have. They were big guys. And two of them on one, he says that one of them ended up kicking him in the back. Like when he first got into the altercation, it was one person who came up to him and punched him. But by the time he got on the floor, two people were on him. And it turns out that the camera in which they were doing, the police checked the camera footage because where he got into the fight, there was camera footage on a light post. And when the police checked it, they said that the camera was facing the opposite direction. So I don't know. You guys. It's crazy. If he gets in trouble, if he goes to prison, he's looking at, I think, like 3 years, I read, for creating a false statement or a false police report, which I think that he would deserve to do because this is egregious and crazy. It absolutely is. All right, you guys. So let's move on just for a second. We're 15 minutes into this video. I have 197 people in this room. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm just doing some laundry because I have to multitask. It took about an hour to do my makeup today, even though it doesn't really look like it, but it took a long time. So if you guys could get this video some likes, we have 62 likes in this room. 66 and 199 people in this room. Let's get the likes. Let's get the likes up to 100. I mean, I would love for it to get to 200. If you haven't liked this video, just like this video. Oh, I got a super chat. Thank you. Bigley 408 from Virginia or VA. Thank you so much for your super chat. I absolutely appreciate it. It was so bright. I could see it. I don't have my glasses on, so I'm like, okay. So next thing I want to talk about is R.Kelly. I'm going to be going back to your guys' comments. So if you want me to talk about something pertaining to what I've said, or you want me to say your comment out loud, please write it again so that I can see it. A super chat, I can see a super chat. So that's why I was able to see Bigley's response. Okay, so let's get back to R.Kelly real quick. So R.Kelly, y'all, he has been indicted. Okay, I'm going to bring it up so I can get all my facts straight. Okay, R.Kelly has been charged with 10 counts of aggravated criminal sexual abuse in Cook County. He could face up to 70 years in prison. 9 of the 10 charges indicate the victims were between 13 and 16 years old. The last charge is for aggravated criminal sexual abuse during the commission of another felony. News emerged today along with his first court date, which is on March 8th. Attorney Michael Avenatti said that details of the investigation will be presented at a press conference in Chicago at 3 p.m. He also tweeted, "It's over. After 25 years of sexual abuse and assault of underage girls, the day of reckoning for R.Kelly has arrived." I also think it's kind of weird that he's tweeting. Is he the prosecutor? Because I don't want him a prosecutor tweeting at all. Okay. Oh, thank you. It's messy, but thank you so much for thinking my room is cute, Katie. Okay. During the press conference, Chicago's Cook County State Attorney Kim Fox detailed each count of assault, which involves 4 victims in total. The assaults all took place between May 26, 1998 and January 31st, 2010. In 3 of the cases, the singer was charged based on the victim being under the age of 17 and Robert Kelly being more than 5 years older than the victim. I have already said what I needed to say about R. Kelly in my video, and I'm just really happy that he is finally, not even finally, because Chicago PD been after R. Kelly. They are the ones who came after him initially, and it didn't stick. So it's so funny to talk about Chicago PD with Jussie Smollett and saying that I don't really trust them, I don't trust their motives, but then kind of trusting them in this situation with R. Kelly. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's all over the place, really. Like my hair. Okay. So what do you guys think? I mean, I shouldn't say what do you guys think, because I don't want anybody to come in here and be like, man, those girls should have known and those parents should have did this. I'm not here for that conversation at all, because I think those arguments are moot and they have no bearings on what actually happened. The point is that it happened. And R.Kelly is the one who did it. So I don't think that saying that, oh, the parents should have known better or the girls were just fast, like that whole narrative is like, it's from 1998, and I'm not here for it. We're in a new world, we're in a new world order where we don't victim blame. We blame the person who did it. So that's where I stand on that. There's nothing you can say or anyone can say to make me think otherwise. Period. So that is really good news. That is really good news. And I low-key hope that they bury R. Kelly underneath whatever prison he's in. Not to say that he needs to be abused while he's in prison, but that they bury him. So let me go to the phone lines. Chicago PD also let R. Kelly know when his parents were looking for the girls. They can't be trusted. You're right. You're absolutely right. He did have people on Chicago PD. So I guess I can't say it's one unit, because he did have people in the PD to let him know when there were people trying to come after him and when they had filed reports and when they were on their way and whatnot. Hey, Wad, just got here. Your thumbnail is serving looks, point blank, period. Thank you, Elle. I know. I felt it too. I'm going to download it and then add all the like morning tea business on it. How many of you guys are morning tea watchers? How many of you guys are morning tea watchers and would like for me to do a weekly live morning tea type video? Go ahead and give me a thumbs up or give me, oh, what kind of emoji? Give me just give me the thumbs up emoji. Oh, Danielle E, you can give me that one. Whatever Danielle E did that. Let me know, because that could be something. Chris definitely suggested it, and I have been meaning to get around to it, but, you know, traveling and being kind of like in my head about a lot of things and whatnot. You guys should also follow me on Instagram at Just Call Me Why. You would see that I had a full day today, and I'm not done. I still have to watch Love After Lockup, and I still have to fold another load of laundry, and I went to the grocery store, and I'm going to cook. I'm going to make chicken and green beans. So it's a little keto recipe. It looks like it should be pretty tasty. I'm going to make that tonight for dinner. I got my snacks. I went to Target. Ooh, you guys are great. Oh, Xena64. Hey, girl. It's been a minute. How are you? I'm a night tea watcher because I'm from the UK. Oh, hey, thanks. What's up, Mona? Prognosis, thank you so much. I just saw a preview for Love After Lockup tonight. Looks like Michael gets arrested and Megan is with him. And Tracy just followed me on Twitter. Sheila. That is the most amazing news ever. Oh, Chris, remember I was telling you that I saw a picture of something and I was going to show you when we got out of the car, and I didn't show it to you when we were on our way to the valley to get your thing. Anyways, I gotta find it, girl. I gotta show you this picture. I'm looking for this picture, guys. I'm not ignoring you. Kinda. Okay, because there was a picture of Tracy. If I look at the Love After Lockup hashtag, there was a picture of Tracy. Girl, she is so skinny. And it does not look good. Is it top or recent? Okay. Maybe I'll just look in the recent, see if it's there, because it was from a couple days ago. Also, did you guys see this picture of Scott that he put up of himself? I mean, low key, he don't look bad though. He don't look bad. Oh, Zena. So, okay. Speaking of lipstick, so this is like my Kat Von D lipstick, except for this is Lip Bar. It's a Black Beauty brand, and it's vegan, and I love it. I bought it from Target today, and I think it's so pretty. All right. Is she out of jail? I don't know. But anyways, let's talk about Scott. That's cute. That's a cute. I mean, it's a crazy angle, right? Obviously, like, Scott is a no. Great. All right. Anyways, he looks cute. Shawnee, don't hate. Okay. Anyways, let me find this picture of. What is this? Oh, no, this is the fake Love After Lockup parody. was like, there's an Indian dude on here? Girl, where is this picture of Tracy? Maybe they took it down. She is looking crazy. I just can't say. I'm so excited. No, I'm not excited. All right, let's go to recent. We have to go all the way down. But anyways, yeah, she's very, very skinny and does not look good at all. I mean, not that she's ever really looked. Oh, here it is. You can't even really see it. Ugh. Focus. But anyways, that's Tracy. I wish that it would focus. It's not her Instagram. Oh, this is Love After Lockup Chain Gang. Love After Lockup _ Chain Gang _ CHAINGANG _ before and after. She's looking bad, mama. Bad. Bad. Not some weight, all of the weight. All of the weight, girl. She's looking bad. And even like at her, like, I guess healthy weight, which is this. Oh, glad I finally caught you live. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Dunesia. I said that right? Dunesia? Thank you so much. You're so sweet. You're so lovely. Thank you so much. To everybody who super chats, thank you guys so much. You guys are so generous and awesome, and it's wonderful. So yeah. Anyone have anything to say about Jussie? Jussie. His name is just so interesting. Jussie. I wonder if he was named after somebody. Maybe is his name Justice? Because I think that might make sense if his name was Justice. Lots of leggings. I'm washing this is my black load. I have so many black clothes that I don't even do like dark. It's just black. It's just my black load. All right, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you, Anna Lou. She says, I'm looking extra beautiful. Jussie needs into rehab quick. I mean, definitely, if he's lying, if this turns out to be a lie, like, he's got some heavy problems. Also, like, who in his camp didn't stop him? Like, why didn't somebody on his team say, no, that didn't happen, unless he lied to all of them? But his manager was the one who called the police, because he said that he at first didn't want to do it, but then he decided that he needed to because of all the other victims out there, and he wanted to be an example. Oh, and also him saying that he's the gay Tupac. Let's have a conversation about that, because I don't understand what that means. What did Tupac mean to him to where he's the gay Tupac? I mean, I feel like in the beginning Tupac was a revolutionary, but like towards the end of it, I don't necessarily know that Tupac was that much of a revolutionary. I mean, in my mind, but then again, I was a child during that time, so I don't know. But I don't understand why he's the gay Tupac. And his whole, like, just the way he came. You know what also is kind of makes you not believe Jussie is the way that he's gone on. It feels like a little bit of a tour. I mean, it really hasn't been. He just talked to the lady from ABC, and he like announced something at a club. I don't know what that is, but that's what I heard. I was watching Righteous and Ratchet, which is Kev on Stage and Doughboy's podcast that they have on YouTube, and I assume on a podcast somewhere. And they said that he announced it, or he first spoke up at a club and called himself the gay Tupac, and basically was like he wanted all young gay queer people to not be scared and to fight back, and that he was going to be like a shining example for them. And I was just like, there are other gay queer people in the industry or in the business, or that are examples, and like, why is he so desperate to be that kind of shining star? I mean, I don't know, because I'm not a part of the community, but I just was a little confused about that. I feel like Tupac was a bad boy rebel. Yeah, but I don't understand why that makes Jussie one of them. You know, Tupac lied about the quad studio shooting. Jussie lied too. Okay, Lady Scorpio. First time on live chat with you. Why I'm disappointed with the Jussie. Shake my head, Island Girl, Antigua. Robin. Oh, Robin about to look real stupid too. Why? Why is Robin gonna look stupid? Because she interviewed him? Oh, what? Gotta throw that away. I don't know what's on that. I never watched Empire, so I just knew him from as the girl from Selma, Lord Selma's brother. I know his sister, Journey, from Eve's Bayou. I watched Empire the first season, and I feel like that's when it should have ended. His anger never seemed real to me. His call to action wasn't about improving the race and gender relations. It was about him being some sort of martyr. Exactly. I agree, Denisha. I absolutely agree. Oh, Jana, thank you so much. Thank you. You have a great weekend as well. You're so kind. Thank you so much. I hope everybody has a good weekend. It is 4:55 here in California on a Friday. I had one day of work this week. Went and got my little 8 hours and then took my weekend like normal. And I had vacation for the earlier part of the week. And I'm just trying to get shit done. So much stuff, trying to get it done. Get her done, as they say in some parts of the world, of this country. Get her done. All right. I'm gonna go live for Love After Lockup. Yeah, Chris is gonna go live for Love After Lockup, you guys. She's the moderator here in this channel. So if you guys want to watch Love After Lockup, is she going live after? Oh, 4. So she's gonna be showing you guys the show, which is actually really kind of her. And then filming a video afterwards, doing like a little recap. But you guys are gonna be able to have a view party with her, and I will be there joining in on that view party. I'll be cooking at the same time. So what time is it? Oh yeah, in an hour. In an hour. Love After Lockup. God, it makes my weekend so happy. I just get so happy when I get to watch it. And I was so lucky to be able to watch it. He's no better than any other racists out there who blame innocent Black people for crimes. He's a moron who needs to be in jail. Screw him and everyone else who uses hate and fear to get other agents. I agree, Squatty Chat. I agree. I still need him to actually come out and say that he lied. I mean, his career is ruined anyway. He might as well go down and be somebody who, like, told the truth finally. And you know what's interesting is I was listening to Kev on stage talk about it too, and he was saying that even if Fox was going to write him out of the show, after this situation, they were never going to admit it. Like, they're not going to admit stuff like that, which is so true. It's just absolutely so bloody true. I don't know why people, look, girl, he would have gotten, oh my God, Jenna, thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you so much. I absolutely appreciate, oh my God. Ugh, I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, he did seem, Squatty, he did absolutely seem kind of disingenuous, more so like he was like, over recovering from this traumatic thing that happened to him and just ready to fight, ready to be the martyr. Not about like, you know, I just need to take some time. I just need to chill for a little bit. I'm not going to do much. You know, I'm going to let the police do what they do. I feel like he was ready to march. He was ready to be the martyr 100%. Like, don't let them tell you you can't fight if you're young and Black and queer, that you'll fight. It was like he was telling a story. I agree. He's like, I don't remember. Because here's the deal. Like, I when I found out that they were Nigerian, I often wondered if they said anything to him, right? If they said to him, this is MAGA country, and it called him the N-word and derogatory, probably the F-word, why couldn't he tell they were Black? Now, that's crazy. Okay, right. I know I said that as somebody who sounds the way I sound, but Chris and I were listening to music the other day. We were driving, and there's a certain timbre that's to a Black singing voice, not necessarily a speaking voice, but even if they are trying to sound as like non-assuming or neutral as possible, I can still always eke out a Black voice. So I'm wondering if he said, I think they're Black. Maybe he didn't because he didn't want to implicate them. And maybe, you know, I don't know. I'm just disappointing disappointed. And I just like, yeah, the ink spots. Like, I just don't know. I mean, I'm just throwing out ideas out there. I'm not trying to sound ignorant or come up with like, reasons. I just am like, you didn't identify their voice. You knew them. It's highly damaging to future victim claims. I guarantee he is either going to blame it on drugs or he's going to say that he did it in order to shine a light on hate crime. Truth, he did it for a fame push. I agree, Squatty. I agree. Don't roast me, but I'm more mad at R.Kelly than Jussie. Both have done wrong, but R.Kelly has caused more pain than Jussie. Oh, absolutely, Shawnee. Absolutely. That's why I didn't pay attention to this, because I was like, oh, he okay. Like it's not like I thought it was okay and that, but physically he was okay. Like he wasn't like beat to smithereens, like, and he's a wealthy man and he'll be able to fight the case and he'll be able to get the help he needs. But like, yeah, I definitely do think that the R. Kelly is a more serious crime. But I think the seriousness of what Jussie did, if he was telling a lie, that I think is just as serious as R. Kelly. In a different way. It doesn't hold the same gravity, but I feel like it's serious nonetheless. You get what I'm saying? Serious nonetheless. They say he punched himself. I mean, I don't know, girl. I do not know. He needs to come clean and be honest. That's what he needs to do. I need honesty. To be honest, I need honesty. Oh, so what about he owed them money for the drugs and said it was an attack? Oh, I didn't hear anything about drugs. He was dating a 15-year-old. I don't know what that means. Yeah, that's true. So sad. To hide his drug use. Oh, that Jussie uses drugs? I don't know that. Maybe he was having a breakdown, like people go to postal due to stress. Maybe. But it's still like, that's such a I mean, anybody in their right minds knows that kind of false reporting is damaging on a bigger scale than just themselves. Okay, you guys, we're at 36 minutes into this video, and I think that's all I have to say about this topic. Thank you guys for tuning in. I need to find a good day to do this. I don't think that Fridays will necessarily be a good day. It might have to be on a Saturday, or maybe usually the weekend happens, like maybe on a Wednesday. Maybe I could do Wednesday at like noon, because that's 8 p.m. in London. And that's 3 p.m. New York time, and that's noon here in California. And I think that might hit everybody. Maybe Wednesdays at noon will be my live time. It depends on what shows are happening on Tuesdays. I know Married at First Sight is, but I already said I wasn't going to get my Married at First Sight video out until Thursday. So maybe I can do a live on Wednesday, and I can film my Married at First Sight on Wednesday as well, and then work on it and then get it up Thursday. So, yeah. A check? What are you guys talking about? No one writes a check in these days. I mean, obviously a check is like, a check is, like what? I did it, Chris. I got it. Yes, Angie. Oh, Jussie wrote them a check for the 3,500? Oh my God. That's ridiculous. Oh my God. What? They have it? They have the no, that's fake. That can't. I'm having like rapid fire like thoughts. The Nigerians were his drug dealer. The check is real news? They turned it over as evidence? Someone just emailed me. Did someone just email me? Oh my God. Like, you guys are on it. Someone like literally just emailed me the conference. His bond is set as $100,000. CBS News.
Moving over to Empire actor Jussie Smollett's bond hearing. That bond has been set for $100,000. The court required Smollett to turn over his passport, and he'll be monitored leading up to the trial.
January 22nd, 2019, defendant Smollett received a written letter at the SinSpace Chicago Film Studios, which is a facility on the southwest side of Chicago where the Empire television show is filmed. This letter contained written threats directed towards defendant Smollett and contained a then unknown white powdery substance. The letter also contained cutout letters pieced together which stated, "Smollett Jussie, you will die, Black F," and the word MAGA was handwritten on the envelope where the return address typically is located. This powdery...
Yeah, I heard that. Okay, that a death threat had been sent. Alleged death threat had been sent beforehand. Oh my God. I thought he would have paid cash. Squatty Chat coming through with the jokes. Squatty Chat, where are you from? Are you from Canada or the UK? From the way you spelled check? I mean, you have to tell me your business. You have to tell me your business. I'm not saying like let them know where you're from. They said Tylenol was the substance that they heard. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Angie. Does he have a sugar bear? I think most people would have paid by cash. I mean, anyone would have paid by cash. Baby aspirin. We're just going to forget how Ryan Lochte lied about getting robbed in Brazil, and then he and his friends vandalized the hotel, and it never... No, I mean, no one forgets about Ryan Lochte, but that happened a million years ago. But that's because he's white, laughed at that. I mean, yeah, and it also happened in Brazil, but also we don't necessarily know what happened. When I covered the Ryan Lochte case, like, something happened. He owed money. And he shamed all of... Something happened. Something happened to Ryan Lochte, and I don't remember what it was exactly. But I don't think that it's like not that it's a false false. You know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. But like I don't know, when people bring up, and I'm not saying you're wrong. When people bring up things like, oh, you know, if Cosby's going to jail, then why didn't we do anything about Michael Jackson? Or why isn't anything happening to this person? I just feel like I like to take each case as it goes. Like, Ryan Lochte happened a long time ago, and Jussie is wrong. He's just wrong. Equivalency. Thank you so much. This is why I like to edit, because then I can like sit back and think of the word and then just edit the sentence together. Okay, so thanks, Joy. Thanks, Trevine. All right, that's it, you guys. I think I'm gonna leave this at this. Yeah, I heard that the MAGA hats was fake news, but I saw them buying the MAGA hats when there was footage of the Nigerian brothers buying their things. So that was weird, unless it was just something red. Thank you so much, Squatty Chat. Welcome to the family. Oh, red hats, no MAGA. They were just red hats. Oh, okay. So weird. All right, you guys, so let's just end the video right here. I'm going to try to do my morning teas Wednesdays at noon. I hope that works for everybody. You can also catch it later on. I would love your participation. There are 223 people in this room. If you guys haven't liked this video, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And yeah. Thank you so much. You guys can continue to leave comments down below. I will continue to comment with you guys as well. I love you guys too. Thank you guys so much for joining me at this time. And we'll see you back on Chris's channel. It's Chris L. Farah if you watch Love After Lockup. If you don't watch Love After Lockup, you should be. It's trash TV, absolutely. But it is fun nonetheless. Fun nonetheless. I got to hang all these clothes up, put my stuff away. And then at some point, I'm going to do Married at First Sight. Girl, who knows? Who knows? Luke gets on my last nerve. Thank you so much, Michaela. Thank you so much. All right, you guys, that is it. Remember to be you, be true, and find your place. Bye. And don't forget to check out my Americans Try British Snacks. Chris and I did a video on her channel where we talked about Kylie Jenner's and the Kardashian Jordan's Woodses. And so, yeah, go ahead and check out her channel as well. She's Chris Alfera. She'll be doing Love After Lockup live. And yeah, join the group. Join the little community. All right, I'm going to end this live screen. Bye.